Where's the Achilles them? Where's the Achilles them? Where's the Achilles them? Why is my Streamlabs freezing? This is no goodie. This is no goodie. Where's the Achilles them? Why is my Streamlabs freezing? What's everyone saying though, man? Who's inside? Who's inside? Who's always late? I'm 2 minutes late, you bum. Shut your whole ass up. What's everyone saying, man? What's everyone saying, man? What's everyone saying, man? What's everyone? Okay, I think I fixed it. Big up Rev in the chat, man. Said Lo Chanel Messi. Come on, Killy. You know we're outside. Big up Alex, that fucking Polsky fraud. Big up Abs in the cut. Get me. Big up Orbs in the cut. What you telling me, my brothers? What's everyone saying, man? What is everyone saying, bruv? That Ronaldo hate watch gonna be busting, I'll be real. That Ronaldo hate watch gonna be busting. You ain't invite me to the watch party. What watch party? What are you talking about? We ops no or something? Alright, Alex, we got some things to talk about next week though. Anyway, we'll talk about it. Inshallah, Ronaldo stinker today. I'm telling you now, the content that's gonna come from a Bruno and Ronaldo stinker. Bro. We got Tevin in the cut. What you telling me, my bro? The man with the motion and the lotion. Come on, man. We're trying to have all sorts of oceans. First YouTuber on time. What are you telling me, Vinny, man? I like your I like that badge you got there. That's a serious badge, you know. It's a serious badge. That's a serious badge. We got a lot to talk about, man. We got a lot to talk about today. And we ain't got a lot of time to talk about it. We got a lot. Hey, Blackgate, how did you know? Blackgate, how did you know? How did you know? Well, alright, fuck you, Kev, bro. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you. But yeah, if you haven't, on the way in, please, boys, could you like the video? You get me? For those that are new around here, if you haven't subscribed, please do consider subscribing, man. Big up everyone inside. Big up everyone inside. Yeah, feel me? Yeah, feel me? Let everyone load in, man. What's the killies them saying? W hand of lotion, facts. Some good stuff from hey, Alex, next week I'm buying everything. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Next week, yeah. Next week we got a lot of things coming. We're getting a new camera. You get me? So the quality is about to go up. The quality is about to go up. Haaland don't smoke this World Cup. If he ends with more goals than Ronaldo, bro, actually no, he should should. Actually no, he shouldn't. That Portugal team's fucking insane. What am I talking about? Boys, you don't think it's fair to say that Ronaldo should have more goals than Haaland? Let me know what you think. Because, I mean, he is 41. Barcola to the pool. Here you go. Have some fucking shame, Tiga. Tiga, have shame, please. We got Hassan in the cut. You get me? You're just curious. I can fuck you. We know what happened with the fantasy thing. Hey, did you man get Fonda last night? Hey, everyone's been saying, bro, I didn't hear shit. I'll be real. I didn't hear nothing. I didn't hear, if I'm honest, I sleep to the sound of Rain and Thunder. So it was probably happening, but it was the sound of Rain and Thunder was playing already. Well, now they've been washed out. What are you telling me, Hyper? You get me? Big up Hyper in the cup. I know everything I see visions in the lotion. You merely adopted the skin at Twitch. I was born moist. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, bro. I didn't hear the thunderstorm. It kind of feels like an old school World Cup where the big stars for the big teams are turning up. Yeah, facts. Yeah, bro, it's good, man. Like there's some good quality on show, man. Haaland is doing stuff without half the team Ronaldo has. Yeah, but the issue is he's also half the age Ronaldo is. I mean, if people consider you a GOAT and we see Messi mashing work, that's the problem. Like, I know it's unfair standard, but like if you're saying you're the GOAT, like that's your standard. Like, do you know what I mean? Like it's hard to say like what I should be saying Ronaldo should be doing. Because he shouldn't even be in the World Cup at 41. Oh, he was at work. I hope you got stuck at work, bro. I hope you got stuck at work. All right, cool. Let's start then. Let's start, man. Because we got a big one to talk about. And if you don't support Arsenal, you get me. Fucking eat your heart out now, innit? From now. Just cry now, innit? Just cry from now. Because the boy has come out and spoken. The boy. I big up Match Day in the car. Hey, Match Day! Remember when I was telling, man? Hey. For those when I was telling, man, yeah, A lot of you lot try to tell me. I'm not gonna say a lot of you lot because you know. Let me put the gun down. Let me put the gun down. A lot of man, yeah, a lot of man try to do this. Julián Álvarez doesn't like the weather in England, so he's not coming back. And when I big up M16 in the car, and when I told you, man, when I told them they were stupid, they didn't want to understand. I tried to break it down for man, like, I'm telling you, no player has ever said that, unless he's a degenerate. There is no serious player that's ever said he's not coming. Touchline's an idiot. Touchline's not an intelligent person. Anyone that has ever said, bro, that Julián Álvarez is not coming because of the weather, you are an idiot, bro. I want you to know you are a full-on moron. Like, I want you to know, like, as far as intelligence comes, your intelligence is with squids, like cockroaches, like pigs. Like, that's where you're at. You're with the pigs. Like, you're right down there with the pigs in the mud eating shit. Because if you think that players are bro, especially English weather. Like, English weather to English people is mad. English weather's just not that deep, bro. Like, it just isn't that deep. As well as, on top of that, mostly people that said this are people that have never traveled outside of their living room. Like, literally never. Like, you've never traveled outside your living room. Spain year round is not warm. I've been to Spain at multiple points of the year, and I can tell you the weather is not the same. Or it's not this tropical paradise with unicorns in it. Like, Spain is not South America. It's not Mexico, which also has a hurricane season, by the way. And most countries have seasons. Like, just so we're clear. Like, just so we're all clear. Like, I hope everyone knows that, bro. Pazz, isn't London absolutely peak if you're rich? What footballer, bro? Do you know how mad, bro? Do you know how fun London is, bro? A man like, bro, like, actually just winds me up. Like, it really does. Big up high fly in the cut. Big up Hassan in the cut. Like, bro, like, the man think London is the trenches, bro. Like, do you know how fun London is? Do you know how lit London is? Like, you know, London is like a place that people risk their life to get to. Like, are we going mad? It's not Barca fans, bro. It's not Barca. I ain't heard a Barca fan say it. I've heard Premier League fans with mad copium do it. I've been to Barcelona. When did I go to Barcelona? In fact, I'm even going to check when I went to Barcelona, because I can tell you for free, it was windy and it was fucking blitz. Let me go check when I was at Barcelona. So I went to Barcelona I went to Barcelona for my birthday, in fact. And that is on the 25th of March. I went there for a week a couple years ago. It was blitz. I did not wear shorts. I did not wear a vest. I was there in full clothing, bro. It was blitz. So for people to say, oh, he doesn't want to come to Arsenal because it's cold. You, my friend, are with the cockroaches. Your intelligence is right there. Right there with the cockroaches, bro. Yeah, but the point I'm making is, if it's blitz in March, so is London. It's the same thing. Bro, I'm telling you now, Spanish weather is just a bit better than London. Like, it's just a bit better than London, bro. Like, it's literally just a bit better. Like, it's just a bit better. Man said what you saying was you lotioned and Barca, you get me? Big up my old John, you get me? Big up her thing. But yeah, anyway, back to the point. I just wanted to explain, like, as someone who once lived in London, the winter ain't nice for South Asians. The winter in Spain is. You can say no, it's not. I'm not England. I will take no offense. The point I'm making, Hassan, is not the fact that the weather in England is great. My point is that the weather in Spain is not great. Also, it's just a bit better than England. Like, it's just a bit. In fact, let's even look at this on the map. Let's look at this on the map. Yeah. Let me zoom out of where I live first. Because I know some of you are weird, Alex. Alright, cool, yeah? Let's look at where London is, and let's look at where Spain is. And I'll tell you for free, yeah? In fact, I can't bother to do that. We need to get into the news. Yeah, facts. Anyway, we're gonna go over what he said. Anyway, we're gonna go over the statement. But you get me. Julián Álvarez to Arsenal is real, man. It's time to, you get me. It's time to really start. You get me. Putting some plans in place. You feel me? You're tripping by that logic. The whole world has the same weather. You're bit. Okay, Kev. Honestly, bro. Like, I don't want to call you stupid, but I really don't want to call you stupid, bro. Like, I really don't want to call you stupid. But I literally named 2 countries. And that was Spain and that was fucking England. Don't be stupid, please. Like, please. Like, I beg. I actually fucking beg, bro. Like, please, bro. Like, please, Kev, you're not stupid, bro. Please don't make me call you stupid. Because the logic is literally factual. In March, it's fucking blitz. Like, come on, bro. Come on, Kev. Please, bro. Like, you're too... Please. Like, please, bro. Please. I don't know if that was rage bait, but it was... I swear to God, it was this close. You was this close to a run. I swear to God, Kev. Kev, you was this close. I swear to God. I swear to God, yeah. I was this close. I was this close. I was this close to crashing out. I swear down, bro. I was this close. Fuck you, Alex. Alright, bro. Aye. Anyway, let's get to the news. Let's get to the news, man. Julián Álvarez update. Let's read it. If you remember, I stated there was another attacker I chose to keep anonymous. The player was indeed Julián Álvarez. Indeed. Yes, indeed. The reason I said it was sensitive was because one of our players, Gyökeres, was potentially involved. But let me just provide the facts for Arsenal fans. To my understanding, the following statements are 100% factual. You see that 226 kilo thing? I swear to God that he sent me over the edge, bro. That one, I think I streamed the extra 30 minutes. That's how triggered, that actually triggered the fuck out of me. Álvarez seems not impossible. Would Gyökeres move? Bro, that motherfucker better fuck it, bro. Let me tell you this. We'll get back to this. Let me tell you, man, this. If we got the opportunity to sign Julián Álvarez, and the point that fucked it up was Gyökeres saying he doesn't want to go, I'll kill him myself. I like Gyökeres. I'm telling you now, I'll have to kill him myself. I'll have to kill him myself. I have to get him out of there, bro. Like, if Berta doesn't want to get him out of it, someone has to get him out. And I'll have to do it, bro. Like, I love Gyökeres, but for Julián Álvarez, I'm sorry, you gotta go, bro. Like, respectfully. Like, we're not sending you to the trenches. Like, I'm not sending you, obviously, theoretically kill him. Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna go and actually, like, kill him. Like, I mean, like, send him to Atletico Madrid, bro. Like, come on, bro. You get me. Big up Glock 14 though, because I'll be honest, Julián Álvarez is the only player I would do said heinous act for. Anywho, let's get into the statements. The player's dream is Barcelona. Personal terms already agreed. My personal terms of Barcelona is agreed as well. Like, just so we're clear, personal terms mean absolutely fuck all. What actually matters here is, do the clubs want to do business? And Atletico don't want to do business with them. They don't. They don't want to do business with them. That deal is done. That's over. It's over. It's done, buddy. Anyway. Barca have always wanted Julián to go public with his desire to force Atleti's position. The only thing you're going to do is force him to the Arsenal. Thank you, Barcelona. Atleti are adamant they will not sell to Barcelona and would rather sell abroad. PSG, to my understanding, left the race due to champions Enrique not wanting a player who doesn't absolutely prioritise them. So, with that being said, what are your abroad options? Because he's already come out now, which means, according to everyone else, he has to leave. So, what's left? Abroad. Not Bayern Munich. Harry Kane's there. PSG have left. Man City are not going to buy him back. They've got Haaland. And he ain't going back to play second fiddle again for Haaland. So what's left? What's left, you ask? Big up Akash in the cup. What's left, you ask? What's left, you ask? 1 second. What's left, you ask? The fucking Arsenal, son. Yeah. The Arsenal. The Arsenal. That is what's left. That is what's left. The only thing left is the Arsenal. That's the only thing left. Anyway, back to the statements. Julián has been a target for Arsenal since last summer. We know this. We tried. Didn't work. After our group stage, Arteta said, listen, if he is leaving, we're involved. Facts. Facts. Cool. And Atletico are known for buying old strikers, by the way. For high-low. Big up high-low. Berta has maintained contacts with the camp. Also, Berta used to work at Atletico, man. If anyone's going to get the deal done, it's Berta. He's got the best contacts. He literally used to work. He knows everyone. Big up Berta, man. Big up Berta. You feel me? Aye, Black Gear, I fucking hate you. Big up Beijing Ghana in the cut. Hassan, a certain red club in North London. Perhaps. You get me? Big up Godfrey in the cut. You get me? Perhaps. Would be a 2-year rental, you're saying. Aye. You get me, little, you feel me? Whatever it does to get the fucking deal over that, I don't give a fuck. The player will be very open to joining up. Let's talk about it. The player would be very open to joining Arsenal and has directly told us should his dream Barcelona become impossible. Let's talk about it. Perhaps. Let's talk about it. It's time to have discussions because that Barcelona move is impossible. So what is left? What's left? Alex, you're correct. I did rub it out. I'll be honest, Gyökeres swap sounded far-fetched. I rubbed it out immediately. But let's have it right. Let's have it fucking right, man. Akash! How many times did Atletico Madrid say we're not selling to Barcelona? Here's what I need to understand, yeah? Here's what I want to understand. Why is it, yeah, that Atletico Madrid have come out and publicly said we're not selling to Barcelona? That doesn't want to resonate with you. But the Arsenal one, you want to believe that he can't come. Like, explain that to me. Do you know what I mean? Perhaps. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm just saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. To be honest, Pazz, I ain't want no more players that dream of Barcelona at my club, and I hear you, bro. But in order for players to dream about us, we need to get rid of the last 20 years. So I hear you, but like, I'm not sure. I feel like Barcelona is just like, I hear it, like, innit? Like, I hear it, but he's the only one that I would have that for. Like, if Tonali came out and said that, I'd say fuck off, Tonali. Like, I hear what you're saying though. Like, I do hear it. I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure many men of his age grew up dreaming of playing with Rosicky and Chleb. I'll be honest. I can't say it. Like, do you know what I mean? Can you tell us why they're not selling to Barcelona? Because they're right, bro. I wouldn't want to sell to I wouldn't want to sell Martinelli to Liverpool, for example. I wouldn't want to sell them. Like, why the hell would I want to make my ops better? Like, that doesn't make sense. They also told Madrid to eat shit too. Like, come on, bro. I think it makes a lot more sense for them to sell to us than Madrid. Shut the fuck up, Kev, bro. You get me when there's a twerking start now because I'm twerking for Julián Álvarez. But I just don't think, like, I think he'll look at that PSG move and think, do I want to create another Haaland moment? Don't know. Do you know what I mean? I hear you, Beijing Gunner, but like, Bayesian, I hear you. But I need Julián, bro. I need Julián still. We're going to adjust your opinion on Odegaard. We are going to get to it still. We are. Reluctantly, we're going to get to it. No, wait. I spoke about this yesterday. I'm going to drop a video on it anyway. Not a single Chelsea player link. I'm happy. Facts. On fucking God. No, there is. There's Joshua Chempong. Would you sell your prize Mustang to the neighbor so you can get used against you randomly on a Tuesday evening? This is what I'm saying, bro. Why would Atletico sell arguably their best player to arguably their best rival? Like the people who just won the league. So then open the gap up further. Like, it doesn't make sense. Someone in the terrorist comment, if you want to trade Gyökeres for Álvarez, you're brain dead, giving up a league-winning striker. Cool, then I'm brain dead. What the fuck? I'm brain dead then. But fucking, I don't give a fuck. I'm not saying I necessarily, like, that's my ideal. I would like to have both of them. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would rather have both of them, but the reality is, like, if that's what gets the deal done, I'm willing to do it. Because I think Julián Álvarez would be potentially a better fit, man. I think he's just an easier fit. That was Brandon who said that. I'll be honest. Brandon has said a lot of potentially some of the dumbest shit I've heard all year. I'll be honest, but big up Brandon though. You get me? Not everyone's opinion is the same. But Julián Álvarez has got like that's the thing. Like Julián Álvarez is the type of signings I want to see. Like people that have proven quality at top levels for top clubs. I want to take the players you don't want to sell. I want to take the players that you don't want to sell. That's it. That's what I want. I want to go into clubs and take the people you don't want to sell. Keep Havertz or Gyökeres? It's a tough question, man, because Gyökeres was fit the whole year pretty much, whereas Havertz availability is a problem, man. But yeah, Arsenal are yet to formalize their bid. You get me. I genuinely just think that this is something that's just realistic. At least. I thought it was such a stupid comment. I wanted to see what Pazz would say. Do you know what it is, bro? Like, I don't think we can... Again, all of these are if, buts, and maybes. But to say that, like, to say it's brain dead is just kind of brain dead. That's the best way I can say. Like, to say to swap Gyökeres for Álvarez is brain dead. Because Martinelli is a Premier League winning left winger. But you lot would swap him for fucking... You lot would swap him for Vinny, who didn't win the fucking league. He didn't win anything last year. Mbappe didn't win fuck all last year. You'd swap Martinelli for those players. You'd swap Trossard for those players. So, like, what we do, like, this just doesn't really make sense. Like, that comment is actually quite brain dead. I don't think Brandon said that. I think Brandon would take the swap. I was in City yesterday where Messi scored, but he's better than Yacht and Sousa. I don't give a fuck what he does, bro. I need 30 GA. That's what I care about. Ideally, we keep both. Plus, Jesus is leaving as well, man. So get that motherfucker out of my club. I told about Odegaard. Now you're coming to that idea. We'll get to Odegaard. Fuck you, Alex. Will Álvarez get some lotion? He can have all the lotion that he wants. Why are we forgetting Jesus? He needs to go, bruv. Giving up a striker who won the Prem and has over 130 goals over the last 3 seasons for a guy who got 8 in third best team in Spain is crazy. I mean, it sounds great. That sounds good. Havertz is a Swiss Army knife. You don't get rid of a man like that. Yeah, I wouldn't, bro. Bro, for Álvarez, I'll give them any striker they want. I don't give a fuck. The only person I wouldn't give them is Saka, bruv. Any other forward they can have, I'll be so real. I don't give a fuck who they want. Take that nigga. Facts, Ryan. I guess I shouldn't have swapped Nunes for Isak. Facts. That's a fact, bruv. Oh, yeah, go get Nunes back. But why can't we keep York and get Julián, bro? Yeah, facts, bro. I don't know, man. But if they need something going the other way, I think that's fair. I think that's a fair request. Why are we not pursuing Adam Wharton? Be honest, Red Wharton. I do not want Adam Wharton. I hear what you're saying. I do not want Adam Wharton at this club. I don't think he suits what we're going for. I don't think he's the profile that we're going for either. Álvarez gets a personal rub down from Pazz. Hold on now, player. I ain't say all that. Yeah, I think Odegaard's gone. I do think Odegaard's gone. I'll pay 200 more for Álvarez. Facts. Mate, Álvarez doesn't want us. He does. He literally came out that he does. Why do I want Álvarez? I think he will take... I think... Like, for example, yeah, Havertz takes a certain amount of creative pressure off of our midfield, and I think Álvarez does that at an even higher level. So for me, like, I now think we can have a midfield of Rice, Morgan Rogers and Skelly or Zubimendi because we have a striker that has bundles and bundles of quality now on the ball. So like now it is realistic to look at like we could have a team of Morgan Rogers as a Julián, Saka, Rice, and Miles Skelly, and that you pick that team. In fact, we'll go into this after anyway of where I think this team can go in it. But Faru, come on, bro, lock in, bro. Without sacrificing you'll likely spend upwards of 120 mil. It's not my money. I don't care. Pay the money. What if Arsenal traded both Middle and Little Gab? What do you mean Middle and Little Gabby? I would send Martinelli, Jesus, bro. I'll send them any attacker bar Saka. I'll be real. I'll send them anyone bar Saka. Anyone besides Saka, I would send. What if Arsenal? An oiled up Álvarez would tear up. Fuck off, bro. Why Martin is starting over Álvarez? I don't even care. I don't care what Argentina do because the last World Cup, Álvarez didn't start as well. So where does this leave Tzolis, Rogers signings? I don't think Tzolis will come. I think Rogers is more realistic. I think Odegaard's leaving regardless. It's not possible to fuck off the wingers and run two strikers. You're saying bare things. If we actually get Tonali, then who are we losing in the midfield realistically? I think I like the idea of Tonali because I think now it takes the brass pressure of playing every single fucking game off. Like, I like the idea of Tonali. But I also don't think he's high on anyone's list. Because there's no reason why someone couldn't sign Tonali now. Like, there's no reason why. Like, why can't you sign Tonali now? He's not at the World Cup. He's not doing anything. So I think Tonali's like realistic for some people. I wouldn't love to send Havertz that way, but again, man, like we're at the point now as a club where like we need quality, but we also need availability, and Havertz is not giving us the greatest availability at the moment. So I would understand if they sent him away. Rogers, Álvarez, Havertz, Saka interchanging in the game would be hello. But this is what I'm saying, bro. Like we have with the potential team we're looking at, there is a really high ceiling of where. There's a really high ceiling of what they could do. In fact, let's build it now. You know what it is? I can see Tzolis coming in if we sell Trossard and Martinelli. Like, that's when I can see Tzolis coming in. If we don't sell both, I don't think we're going to sign both. Would you take Bruno? I'd probably... It's a tough question. But I'd take Bruno. Who would be better for the team? Probably Tonali. Yeah, facts match there. I've got a soft spot for Havertz as well. I love Havertz. Havertz value will go down from now on. Yeah. I hear you, JT. I hear you, but like, I just think Havertz is a bit more like value to us as a player. Tzolis news has gone away, by the way. I don't think Tzolis is impossible. I just think he is not like the profile that I think we're going for at the moment. Like, how tall is Tzolis again? And I'll explain this in a second. I think I explained this roughly yesterday, innit? But like, I think the direction we're going in is in the opposite direction of the Tzolises of the world, the Trossards of the world, the Odegaards of the world. To be fair, he's 5'11". He's actually not that small. Actually, maybe then, because he's 5'11". Or he's actually 6 foot, I think. Oh yeah, cool. Okay. Here is my idea, yeah? Here is my idea. Here is the way I think we could potentially line up next year, yeah? Let's even make it a 4-2-3-1, yeah? Let's even make it a 4-2-3-1. Here's what I'm hoping for next year. Like, if I had my way, here's what would happen, yeah? Fuck you, Fonzie. I think, and as well, Havertz, that big up fish nuts in the cut. I ain't seen you in a minute, bro. How you been, bro? Yeah, so, okay, there's a reason why I've got Madueke on the pitch. Hold on. Before you all chew my head off, there's a reason I've got Madueke on the pitch. I would like to see Saka game managed next year the same way Dembele is. I don't want to see Saka playing week in, week out until it's time for crunch time. And I think if, let's say the season starts in August, yeah? I'll get to Barca. I'll get to all of this. So the reason Madueke's there is I would like to see Saka put on a plan that allows him to get back to his best. And with the signings that it looks like that's coming in, we are not dependent on Saka like that anymore. So I would like to see Saka game managed Dembele minutes, bro. I want to see him game managed so that when it comes to the February, the Marches, the Aprils, the Mays, we have a fully fit Saka that's ready to compete at the highest level that hasn't been run into the ground throughout playing through fucking 9 games in December, 9 games in November. Like, I don't really want to see that. And I think we now have an opportunity to build a squad that isn't Saka dependent, so that now we have a fresh Saka towards the back end of the season, bro, where it actually matters, bro. Like, that's what I would prefer, bro. So, again, like, I think we have... Okay, anyway, but that's the reason for Madueke, yeah? That I want Madueke to be available at the back end of the season after I've rested, played a reasonable amount of games, so he's in rhythm, but he's not fucked. Like, I don't want to see a Saka that can't breathe in May when we need to win the Champions League, bro. Like, that's when we're winning, bro. Like, do you see what I'm saying, bro? Load management is a real thing. We want him fresh for running. City did this. Bro, all of the top teams do this, bro. These men get rest. The top teams that win, they rest. So we need to build a squad that's capable of not being Saka and inshallah, bro. Like, I want to see the Saka we had 3 years ago that didn't have his Achilles and hamstring falling off the bone, bro. Like, but this is what I'm saying, JT. That's why I said game management, so that he's still playing. He's still got a certain rhythm. He's played at the level. He's still playing. I'm not saying sit him out. I'm saying just don't start him every game. Don't let him play 97 minutes every game. Like, we don't need a Saka playing 97 minutes every game. We don't need it. Because if we go and buy properly, you go and buy... same with fucking Fiore, bro. Like, same with Timber. Like, I want to see my best players on the pitch when it matters. So if we have a good enough team, I'm not saying I want Arteta to be rotating like a maniac, but I would like to see certain players not play 97 minutes, 30 games back to back, bro. Because we're making a run in all 4 competitions. Like we did last year. Let's assume it's a lot of games. Like, I don't need to see them all. Kev, I'm going to get to that. So, anyway, which gets to my point, yeah? I promise you, Kev, I'm going to get to that. Play once a week from the start. Yeah, bro, if Saka plays once a week, bro, like the Manchester United, man. But when it comes to the running, now, play him in it. You get me, bro? But anyway, so... The reason I say this, and a lot of you are going to ask, Álvarez isn't giant. But the majority of the team is fucking giants. Now, if we go to this, let's go to this. I think I had it up from before. Let's get it up. Bomba. Who the fuck are these, man? All right, cool. Let's go to this, yeah? So, here is the season where we got good. These are the signings that we made. In fact, let's even start here. Let's start here. These are the signings we first started making under Arteta. I'd say the more serious signings. I would say this is when we started to really start spending serious money. Yeah. No, Eze, I think is like, it's him or Rodgers. I just had Rodgers there. But yeah. So let's get to this. Yeah. Let's get to this. Ben White, again, I think actually quite fits the bill for now. Yeah. Martin Odegaard, Aaron Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Lokonga, Nuno Tavares. I think they even tried with some of these players. Because I think Nuno Tavares... if I'm honest, I think Nuno Tavares would kind of fucking suit us now, hilariously. Matthew says, Saka's paid his dues. I hear you. I want Saka, Saliba, Rice, and most key guys well managed. Facts, bro. I want to see them with their hamstrings attached to the bone at the right part of the season, bro. As much as I want to get off to a good start, like, anyway. Anywho's back to this point. So, here you have the arrivals in 22-23, yeah? Gabby Jesus, small technical player. Fabio Vieira, supposed to be a small technical player, yeah? I say small, I'd say undersized compared to the 6-foot giants we're signing now, yeah? Then you got Zinchenko, again. He is in a different planet compared to Hincapi and Calafiori. Trossard, again, small technical player. I'll get to that Blackgate. I'll get to Barcola. I promise you. I promise you, I'm getting there. Then you got Kyrgios again. He's a centre back. I'll get out of the way. Oh my days, I'm so sorry. Hold on, let me move my shit. My fault, gang. My fault. Cool. So you got Kyrgios, you got Jorginho again. Another small, unathletic, technical player. Most of these signings you have here are small, non-physical players. Really, like realistically. Like, most of these players are small. Some of them are fast, but they're technical, small, nippy, sharp players. Then we go to 2023-24, which is where I think you start to see... do not bring Nuno Tavares back. You have win the dog. I'm fucking dead. So here you start to see a slight shift in what we start to buy, I would say. I would say there's a slight shift. So you get Declan Rice. Physical, powerful, as good as an athlete is going to get, really, in today, basically high flow, basically. Then you got Kai Havertz. Again, another strong, tall. I say strong. Sometimes this guy gets pushed off the wood. Pisses me off. But again, he's tall. He's a threat from any set piece because he's big, he's tall. I'd say he's pretty strong. His balance ain't great. But again, 6'3", big, athletic, but also technical. These are big technical players. That is why I'll put all these people on. They're great athletes. They're tall. They're big, strong, tall, athletic, physical players. Yeah? Timber as well, he's just not that tall. But I would put him in that category, just not tall, I would say. Then you got David Raya, again, a lot more commanding than what Ramsdale was. I'd say he's more physical than Ramsdale. I don't know fucking how he's more physical than Ramsdale, but he is more physical than Ramsdale. Then you go to the next season we signed, Calafiori. I don't need to tell you what Calafiori is. He's a fucking giant technical terrorist. But he's a a lot of these people are like physical freaks. They're like basketball players, bro. Like they're 6 foot plus and they move. Tierney was signed ages ago at M16. They're freak athletes that are good technically, yeah? Then you got Mikel Merino, again, another big, strong, technical midfielder. You got, and then we accidentally signed Raheem Sterling because we were desperate and we were stupid. But cool, we look at that. I'd say that's quality, but it fits the bill of that. Then next season, we lose our fucking minds, bro. We lose our minds. Again, I think Zubimendi is actually like 6 foot. So you get Zubimendi. In fact, let me actually double check how tall Zubimendi is. But I think he's 6 foot. How tall is Zubimendi? Yeah, so he's 6 foot, 6'1". But people think Zubimendi's short, which is insane, by the way. Like, it's genuinely insane that people think he's short. So you get a 6 foot physical Zubimendi who's decent technically, can get up and down. He, again, fits the bill. Eze, for a 10 or like a floater type player, he's not 5'11", he's 1.81 is over 6 foot. So then you look at Eze, who I think is also 6 foot. How tall is Eze? Let's have a look. Eze is like, he's on the borderline. He's like bang on 6 foot. So cool, Eze, as technical as Eze is, you're not going to get someone taller than him that is as technical, yeah? So again, and also he is fucking strong as shit. His legs are big as fuck. He's a big guy. Like Eze is not, he's not a non-physical player by any stretch of any imagination. Then you get Gyökeres, who is a different profile of striker we've had in fucking ages. He is as physical as they get. Yeah? I'll get there, Kev. Madueke, again, is, I think he's a similar size to Eze. But again, extremely explosive, powerful. He's 6'1". Madueke is 6'1". Yeah? Again, big, technical, explosive, powerful, fits the bill. Mosquera, don't need to tell you what he is. Norgard, again, big, technical. Even Kepa, that fucking tramp. And then you got Hincapié, again, another big, physical specimen. Hincapié, bro. So again, I hope you're starting to see the pattern of what is happening here, because there's a clear pattern of we're taking a different trajectory. Yeah? No, hold on. So, okay, 6 foot on the dot is 178 to 181. Cool. Anyway. So now, again, this season, now we look at who we're linked with. Who are Arsenal linked with? We're linked with Nico Pazz, yeah? So Nico Pazz, who some people think is like 5'6". Nico Pazz is 6 foot. He's 6 foot something, I think, in fact. So 1.85, that's 6'2". Nico Pazz is 6'2". Then you got Morgan Rogers, yeah? Morgan Rogers is, I think he's also 6'2". He's even fucking taller. He's 6'2", 6'3". Then you look at, who else are we linked to? Barcola. Because not a lot of people have noticed this trend in what's actually happening at the club. And only when I clocked it was when I thought, you know what? Like, I actually think Odegaard is fucking toast. Like, I think he's toast. Like, I think he's toast. I think he's fucking toast. Bro, why can't I search Barcola? Hold on. Barcola, trans. Trans is insane. And then Barcola is, again, 1.87. That's like 6'3", 6'2". So now we're looking at, what we're looking at now, bro, is everyone we're linked with is pretty much, bro, the shortest motherfuckers is like 6 foot, bro. Do you see where I'm going with this, bro? So all of the players, and then Buadi. How tall is Buadi? How tall is Buadi, bro? Buadi is 1.85. Again, another 6'2" midfielder. Yeah? So these are players that are 6'1" and above. Everyone we're linked with, all the strongest links are fucking giants. And I say that to say now, yeah? Let's look at the players that we're getting rid of, in fact. Before I even land this point. Because I'm telling you now, I've clocked them. I've clocked Berta and I've clocked them, bro. I'm telling you now. Now let's look at the players we're getting rid of. Reece Nelson's Garagon. He's been out the door, basically, yeah? Wanieri, a player that's out of favour with Arteta, I think, anyway, personally. That keeps going on loan. We can't quite find a place, no matter how good he does. And he did quite well on the wing. He got a decent return. Wanieri's going, bro. And some of you need to accept it. Wanieri's gone. I'm telling you now, Wanieri is going. Whether it's on loan or sell, he is not going to stay at Arsenal. I don't think. I personally don't think. I think he's looking for better athletes than Wanieri. And I think he's looking for a different profile. Cool. Then you're looking at who's going. Martinelli, fast, short, kind of, if I'm honest, I think he's more leaving because he's meaty rather than because of his profile, because I think he's quite physical. This is what I'm saying, Ryan, bro. They're all tall but can play. He is better than Noni. Again, I just think I think Arteta's just kind of at his end of his tether with Martinelli, and he wants to improve. We haven't had enough output from the left side. Let's keep it a buck. And in Trossard, again, I don't have to tell you why Trossard's going. There's like probably 50 different reasons, like, honestly. He's 6'3", my cousin's 6'1", and he's most definitely shorter than Buadi. Then there you go, bro. So, and then we're getting rid of Trossard. We're getting rid of Jesus. Again, all the short technical players are going. In the midfield, who's linked away the highest from the midfield? I ain't heard not one Mikel Merino link. We're not going to hear a Rice link. We're not going to hear a Zubimendi link. But we've heard the Odegaard link. What is Odegaard? Short, technical. I think he's gone. And then in the defenders, again, I don't think anyone's going. But again, like, the players that are leaving are short technical players. And the players that we're linked with are not short technical players. I say that to say I think there is maybe a little room for us to sign someone like Julián Álvarez, because someone needs to be a slightly different profile. Like, somebody, bro. Somebody needs to be a different profile. And if you're going to have a midfield, which is Zubimendi, Rice, and Rodgers, which is, I would say, pretty combative. And the example I would use, is Liverpool. And I'm going to use Liverpool as an example here. Now, I'm saying Arteta is prejudiced against short use, Gara. So now, here's why I think Julián Álvarez is very realistic. Is if you look at the best Klopp Liverpool side, it was a midfield of Henderson, Fabinho, and Wijnaldum. None of those players are 10s that, like, Arsenal fans are crying out for. There's not 1 10 in that midfield. It's 3 dogs. And then what did you have up front? You had Firmino, which was basically the 10. Yeah, Max Dalman is also tall as fuck. That's why he's playing so much. I'll be so real. And then Miles Lewis-Skelly is also extremely physical. Even though he's not the tallest, he's very, very physical. Like, Miles Lewis-Skelly is a very physical player. So then you have, man called him Odded Twink. Yeah, okay, but you see, if that's what I'm saying, Ryan. So you need somebody that's not that profile. So what you have is a Firmino, and then you have 2 rapid dogs on the wing, which is Salah, and then you have Mane. So there needs to be some form of balance. We can't pull up with all of these giants without someone to bring them together. That's why I think Julián Álvarez is perfect, because he can be our Firmino. And then you have your Timber, and then a potential Miles Lewis-Skelly who have to battle with Zubimendi. So if we're looking at this lineup, this is a fucking giant lineup. This is a gigantic lineup, bro. But you have Álvarez as a link man to bring it all together. So for me, Álvarez is probably the only short guy I think is more realistic, because when someone is that high level of quality, like, it doesn't really matter how tall they are. And in fact, let me actually see how tall this fucker is. Imagine Julián Álvarez is 6 foot and no one knew. Álvarez. I actually want to know how tall he is, because I'm actually curious now. Bro, Ryan, Ryan, did you miss the bit where we went through the thingy? Okay, he's 1.7 meters. Let's see how tall that is. So he's 5'7". Yeah, he's a fucking midget. But the point I'm making here is, I'm saying it's just not that far-fetched to think that we... And I read it, they come out and said it. Like, they've come out and said it. Álvarez being linked to Arsenal is dangerous. He's explosive as hell. This is the point, like, bro. Oh, yeah, so we spoke... So what we did, Hand of Arsenal came out and basically just shut on everyone that said that he doesn't want to come to Arsenal because of the weather. For those who missed it, that's what we're talking about now, yeah? And the links are very, very real in it. I'll drop the link to this. I'll drop the link to this in the chat thing. In fact, it's in the Discord. So what if I wanted to share this post? I can't even... Oh, there we go. The link to this is in the lounge in the Discord, for anyone that wants to see it. But again, I genuinely think, like, looking at this team, here's another thing as well. Here's another thing. Because quality is quality. I'm going to call you Mo. That's what I'm going to go for, because your name looks mad hard to say. You just need good balance and low center of gravity. Bro, just connect the dots. Just connect the dots, bro. And that's why I think this is quite realistic. Like, this team here, yeah? Let me show you. This team here is a team that I think could play in any way. If we're playing against a PSG... Okay, let's take this team and put it against PSG. They would have to break this down, and they would have to defend a counter with Álvarez, who's for Atletico Madrid, he was fucking good on the counter against us, bro. He's very, very fucking good. Then you have a Barcola, who also in the transition is very good. Then you've got a transition demon in Morgan Rogers, and then you have a Madueke, bro, who is raps, who has shown for England that he's decent on transition. Now what we actually have is a transition threat against players that dominate the ball against us. Yeah? On top of that, you have a robust, big, physical, athletic team that can overwhelm other teams physically. As well as, the set pieces are going to get even worse. It's going to be even worse. So I look at this team, bro, and I look at this team and think, this team can potentially absolutely batter everyone in the league. For me, it can batter everyone in the league. It can touch everyone in Europe, because now we can bring people to intensity that they just haven't. They just won't feel anywhere else. We will be a culture shock to everyone that's not playing in the Prem. Anyone in mind for Zubimendi? I don't think we need to replace Zubimendi. I think we don't know what Zubimendi's first year. He had a very good start, and he fell off towards the back end. But again, that's going to happen when you go from playing in the Spanish league where you play 40 games to playing fucking 70 games for the year, bro. So again, I just think it's very interesting. And then, bro, imagine bringing on Gyökeres in the last 30, bro. Imagine you're blowing because you've been chasing Julián Álvarez around for 70 minutes, and then Gyökeres comes on and he just wants to fight. Like, that's jarring, bro. So genuinely, even if we don't sign Barcola, yeah? Even if we don't sign Barcola, let's just say we sign Rogers, we get Morgan Rogers here, and we sign Eze here, yeah? Let's just say it looks like that. That also looks just as fucking painful, bro. Like, that looks just as terrifying. Like, I think that looks... Without Barcola, I think that looks just as terrifying. And that's without Saka in the team. I think this is good enough to beat anyone. I think if we went into the Champions League final with this team, I think we beat them. If we swapped... I don't even want to say Havertz. If we just swapped fucking Trossard for Rogers, bro, that's disgusting. Bro, Rogers would have been a massive, massive, massive help. Massive, massive help. Nothing against Zuba, but the funds him off the bench would be horrid. Yeah, bro, I hear it, but I just think we don't know what Zubamendi's going to be until we see him next year. Because we've seen two sides to him. No, I've said without Saka, because that means you missed the point of why I started Madueke. The point, in summary, is because I want Saka game managed. I want Saka game managed. And I'll be real, bro. Like, if you watch Álvarez in the Champions League, like, people say he only got 8 league goals, but let's actually look at what that actually was. He got 8 goals and 4 assists. Again, I want to see how many minutes he played in the league. Again, so okay, he played 1,900 minutes, which means he didn't actually feature that much in the fucking league. If you played 1,900 minutes in 29 games, most of that's not starts. So then you have 12 GA in 1,900 minutes. That's just not bad. Hey, hold on, let me see what you're saying. Red G star. What if you don't get Álvarez? What happens to this strategy of yours? Would you not have more links to similar technical people? Again, like, I think okay. Here's where I see Álvarez. I think Álvarez is one of those signings where it's like, when quality of that level becomes available and realistic, you have to go and get him. I don't think our whole plan is based around build around Álvarez, and I don't think we need Álvarez for that to work. But I think you either need to go. I think you need to get someone of a certain creative level, whether that will be a Morgan Rogers or a Nico Pazz. But I just think Julián Álvarez will take that to a different level. I don't think we need that. I genuinely think we need that. And then, in fact, let me go look at Gyökeres's minutes. Let's go look at the machines that he's done. So he got 14 goals. So he got 15 GA in 300 more minutes. Again, I would say that's quite fucking similar, if I'm honest. And then you look at his Champions League return, which is even less minutes. He got 14 GA. This is a disgusting return. If Gyökeres did this, everyone would be saying it was a mad return. Comps can be very misleading. I remember the James Rodriguez comps. I'm not basing what I think of Julián Álvarez off of comps. I've watched Julián Álvarez multiple times. But yeah, man, I just think this would be... I think this would just be a crazy signing, bro. I think Julián Álvarez would be a crazy signing. As watching this with disappointment. Again, I think I see people with Krupi. I don't know how strong the Endrick links are, to be quite honest with you. I haven't heard like anything concrete with that. I heard that's just kind of speculation. But it would be interesting for sure. It would be very, very interesting. Atletico is on platform with Álvarez as a goal scorer. Yeah, he's playing, bro. Him and Griezmann have been playing vibes right now, bro. In fact, let me see where he's actually been playing. It should say that where he's been playing more time. I think most of this is at Atletico, I'll be real. I wonder if I could... Bro, if I could filter positions played for Atletico, that would be good. But I'm not sure how often that... I don't know if he is... Yeah, Sorloth as well. But how many games does Sorloth even play? I don't think Sorloth even starts. Does Sorloth start for Atletico? Does Sorloth start for Atletico, yeah? Oh, shit, he does start for Atletico. Oh, then yeah, then he was defo not fucking playing up front then. Bro, this guy was defo not playing up front. If Sorloth has played 35 games. How many games did Griezmann play? Don't they play like a front three, like a with 2 10s type thing? So where does Griezmann play? Who's watched Atletico a lot? Because against us, Sorloth came off the bench. I mean, Griezmann also played a lot of fucking minutes. That's what I want to know. Griezmann is a rotational player. Is he, yeah? Yeah, bro. I genuinely think, bro, I think Julián Álvarez will be a madness, bro. The overload that Julián Álvarez will be able to create with those players in the midfield, I think it's going to be hell for a lot of teams, bro. I think it's going to be hell for a lot of teams, bro. Oh, shit. I think it's going to be hell for a lot of teams. I don't think a lot of teams are equipped to deal with that. What did JT say? Oh, he's a rotational player, yeah? Interesting. Very, very interesting, bro. Anyway, I want to look at the rest of what other transfer news is out as well. In fact, we got some reactions to do, haven't we? We got reactions to do. We got reactions to do. Or should we watch a... Or should we watch a... Let me know that. Should we watch a quick, like, Álvarez comp for the one time? Like, let me know that. What are you saying, like? Should we watch an Álvarez comp, like, quickly, like? Like, let me know, like. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, let me know. Like, let me know, like. Like, Álvarez comp, or should we, like, just go to the reactions? I said, oh, go on, then. Fuck's sake, bro. Portugal, the Portugal hate watch is dark still. People want charisma comp. Fucking hell, bro. React to Xhaka. Oh my fucking god. Where is the thingy, man? What's happening with Xhaka? Videos to react to. Anyway, I think we've already done these, you know. Have we done these? Do a poll. Pazz had to go there. Why not do the comp? Right, you know what I mean? Little comp. You know what I mean? A comp never hurt anyone, though. Do you know what's mad? I would watch this Amazon Prime video, but I know they're going to strike the life out of my channel. I reacted to... Yeah, we have still. We have. Big up Dario in the cut. I don't trust Xhaka in my back line. Run the Dario. Ross, right? You man are fucking with this Dario, you. Hell to the no charisma, bro. We not anyone trying to watch no... Okay, let's watch Julián Álvarez, yeah? With the thought of how could this benefit Arsenal in game. Wait to start. Works comp, that 5 minute comp. Is that Wait, hold on, is that Miguel? Hey Miguel, what are you telling me, brother? Hey, we need to chop it up, you know. Hey, Mikey, we got to chop it up still. We got to chop it up. We got to chop it up still, Killy. We got to chop it up. Hey, Alex, you know that's Mikey. Is Alex still in here? I don't think Alex is in here. I think that's Mikey anyway. Being here. My brother, you know. Hey, we need to chop it up still. I'm going to shout you. I'm going to shout you. I'm going to shout you still. I'm going to shout you, Killy. Alright, cool. Let's get into the comps, man. I would say don't fall in love with the comps, but I'll be honest, I fell in love with this guy a long time ago. This guy's been in my head for like probably since Man City days. I always knew that he belonged. Say less, bro. Alright, cool. Now, okay, we're getting emotional. This is what I'm saying, though. We also don't have players that score from free kicks like that. Yeah, say less, Mikey, bro. I got you, bro. See, transition. Let me even go back. This is what I'm trying to explain to you, man, bro. Like, transition of hell. Like, bro, look at this transition. No player do we have does this. Look, bro, the way these man break is so mad. We have no player that does that. We have no player that does that. We have no player. No player that does that. Not one. We have no player that does that. Not one. It's a tidy finish. You're not getting that. Hold on. I was about to say you're not getting that time in the Prem, and then I realized it's against Spurs. So look at the transition again. Physical. You know what it is? He's a little rat terrorist. Like, he's one of them little rats, bro. Martinelli does not fucking do that, bro. Not successfully, anyway. Okay, he can play a pass. What are you saying? He's playing with Gyökeres. Soloff is so shit. Way to beat a man. Way to chop Sui. And fuck the finish. We got plenty of players that fuck the finishing. Look, he's a little scrappers. He's a little scrappers. And he's ripping, man. He's actually quite quick, isn't it? Feet. Yeah, that shit. Yeah, we got plenty of people that shoot like that. We got plenty of people that shoot shit. Wait, hold on. Is this guy raps? I knew. That's a fact. This guy is a Jack Russell, bro. This guy is a Jack Russell. Oh my days, he's a Jack Russell. He's a little ankle bite, a little dink. Like, look at him. He's a little... Look at him. Look. Against us, he was problematic still. I'm not even going to lie to you. This was last season, though. He's moving jinky. I didn't even know he moved like this. I didn't even know. He's been watching... Okay, what the fuck have you done there? First of all, let's break down that skill. That was disgusting. I ain't going to hold you. See, he's moving like me. The clips are sped up. I hear you, because I sped them up. That's why. Don't tell anyone, though. See, I need... I need that. I need this, man. I need this. How much GA Jade Longway? I feel like him behind Gyok and Barcola could eat. I hear that. I hear that still. I hear that. I hear that still. I hear that. I need Álvarez, man. I need this. But he's a little playmaker. I need that. I need that. Where's my card, bruv? See, this is what I'm saying. Bro, like, the transition, like, I can just see us winning the ball on the edge of the box and seeing Julián Álvarez, Morgan Rogers, and Barcola just bombing it. Like, just bombing it. Like, dinging it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I can just see them dinging it, bro. Like, do you not know what I'm saying? I can just see them all. Like, Barcola, Álvarez, Rogers, Saka. Just dinging it on the transition, bro. Like, I can smell it, bro. Like, look at him. See you later. Nah. He's ripping, man, with headers. This is the type of player I need to see this on the carpet, bro. Yeah, if one more person does Barcelona, I'm going to get mad. Look at him on the transition. Just earning yardage. Yardage, bro. Yeah, give me that. 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 Told you he's a little Jack Russell, bro. See you later. That thing was a bit disgusting, Messi, if I'm honest. You need to have a bit of respect. That was a bit disrespectful. Chop. Wow, Soloff is fucking crap. This is against us. Bro, on the transition, he was fucking jarring against us. I'd be so real. Bro, what the fuck, bro? Bro, what are we doing? Yeah. Nah, this guy's a demon, bro. I ban Vinny. Nah, this is what I'm saying to Mando, yeah, like he's got all the qualities to play as like a little false nine for us, man. He's got all the qualities. And think about it this way. With a false nine, yeah, we can see the best of Saka because of the space that's gonna be there, bro. Like, imagine him floating around, combining with Saka, going other side, combining with Barcola. Morgan Rogers running beyond him when he drops the... Oh, it's going to be a problem, bro. We're going to be too good next year. We're going to be too good. Álvarez, man. Do the right thing here, man. We can be great together. Álvarez, we can do spectacular things together. Come to the Arsenal. Come to the Arsenal. Khaled, you're being a fucking fraud, and I'm gonna ban you. Stop saying that. You're meant to be an Arsenal fan. You're being a fraud. You're being a fraud. This is what I'm saying, Neil. This is what I'm saying, bro. The fact that Havertz looks like makes our team look fluid, bro. Bro, you man love the CeraV in it. Do you want me to get the CeraV again? Alright, who else is in London? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, yeah? It's hot as a motherfucker, bro. I swear that it's hotter than a bitch. A fucking yo, bro. It's hotter than a bitch. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm telling my Bulls fan we got Nick's clap. Alright, Alex, you know Mikey's in here? Portugal fucking scored. Fuck this, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This humidity is, bro, it's burning off my clock. I came out the shower. It took me an hour to dry, bro. Look, I think Villa's gonna snip. Alright, who scored? Because it can't be Bruno or Ronaldo. It can't be. That doesn't fit my agenda. Oh shit! I need to go live with a video. Hold on. That don't fit my agenda. Oh, for fuck! Ronaldo scored. For fuck's sake, bro. That's not good, boys. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. I gotta say, boys, not a good sign. That is not a good sign. That is not a fucking good sign. 1 second, chaps. I just need to post this video real quick. No Bruno assist. Inject me. You're used to Thailand heat. I hear you, but like the heat here is because of the houses, bro. It's not like like Thailand, for example. The houses are built for heat. Here, bro, the insulation is just dark, bro. Who let Ronaldo score, bro? Who let Ronaldo score? I'm actually fuming, bro. I'll be honest though, the fact that he only hold on. The fact that he only scored against Uzbekistan does suit my narrative. It does. It does suit my narrative, bro. It does suit my narrative. I'll be real though, boys. I'm gonna make this a short stream because I'm hotter than a bitch. I'm hungry as hell. I haven't eaten today. I need to go get some food. But yeah, man, it's been real, boys. It's been real, man. Yeah, facts. I fuck Ronaldo. But yeah, boys, it's been an unreal stream. We've hit some good numbers today, man. Some good numbers. I think we're gonna make this the normal time I stream. But I need to go eat. It's hotter than a bitch. But again, we're here daily streams, man. You get me? I'm sorry, boys. Plus, I gotta go out. That's the shortest stream. You know this is the time. You see the length of this stream, yeah. You know this is the length of stream that most men stream for. The issue is, bro, I just don't want to do a watch along. Like, I don't want to do watch along. I find watch alongs mad boring. But yeah, boys, man, it's been real. If you haven't subbed to the channel, please do consider subbing to the channel. But yeah, I gotta go out to an event tonight as well, boys, man. We've been invited to an event, so we gotta go to that. But yeah, boys, man, big up you lot. In a bit, lads. Love you long time. Big up yourself. Never small up.